By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to create a new subscriber in MailerLite, from logging in to confirming every detail is in place. MailerLite is one of the most popular email marketing platforms out there, and adding subscribers accurately is the foundation of building a healthy, engaged list. If you find this helpful, please like and subscribe, and let's get started. First things first, you'll want to log into your MailerLite account. Head over to the MailerLite website and enter your credentials. Once you're in, you'll see the main dashboard, which gives you a quick overview of your subscriber count, campaign stats, and recent activity. This is your command center, but for today, we're focusing on one specific area. Take a moment to familiarize yourself with the left-hand sidebar. That's where all the main navigation lives. It's clean, intuitive, and you'll be using it constantly. Now from that left menu, click on Subscribers. This opens up your entire subscriber list. You'll see a table showing everyone who's currently in your account, along with columns for their email, name, status, and when they were added. Before you add a new person, it's worth spending a few seconds browsing this list. Why? Because you want to be absolutely sure you're not creating a duplicate. If you already have a subscriber with the same email, adding them again won't work. MailerLite will either update their info or give you a warning. So quickly scan the names or use the search bar if you have a large list. This simple check saves you from confusion later. Once you've confirmed the subscriber isn't already there, look for the Add Subscriber button. It's usually a bright, prominent button near the top of the subscriber list page, often in the top right corner. Click it, and a new window or form will slide open. This is where you'll enter all the relevant details. The very first field you'll see is the email address. This is the only required field, so type the subscriber's email carefully. A typo here means the welcome email might bounce, and you could lose a potential lead. Double check it. Make sure there are no extra spaces, missing dots, or wrong domains. If you're copying and pasting from somewhere else, paste it into a plain text editor first, to avoid any hidden formatting or stray characters. This might seem like a small step, but it's the most common place where mistakes happen. Next, you'll see fields for additional subscriber details like first name, last name, company, and phone number. None of these are mandatory, but I strongly recommend filling them in when you can. Personalization is one of the most powerful tools in email marketing. When you address someone by their first name or send a message tailored to their industry, your open rates and engagement go up. So take a moment to enter whatever information you have. Even just a first name makes a difference. If you don't have the company or phone number, that's fine. Leave it blank and move on. Now scroll down a little further, and you'll see custom fields. Custom fields are specific pieces of data you've created yourself, like birthday, location, or subscription preference. If you haven't set these up yet, this section might be empty or show only default options. But if you've built custom fields, fill them in for this subscriber. For example, if you run an online store and have a field for favorite product category, entering that now means you can send hyper-targeted campaigns later. The key here is consistency. Use the same format for every subscriber so your data stays clean and usable. The next critical step is assigning the subscriber to a group. Groups are how you organize your audience in MailerLite. You might have groups like Newsletter Subscribers, Customers, Leads, or Events 2025. Click the Group dropdown or check the boxes next to the relevant groups. You can assign a subscriber to multiple groups at once. Why does this matter? Because groups let you send targeted emails to only the right people. For instance, you don't want to send a welcome new customer email to someone who's just a lead, so think carefully about which group this new subscriber belongs to. If you're unsure, a general all subscribers group is a safe starting point. Before you save anything, take a moment to review all the information you've entered. Look at the email, the name, the custom fields, and the group selection. Make sure everything matches what you know about this person. This review step is often skipped, but it's your last chance to catch an error before the record goes live. A quick scan now can prevent a future headache. When you're satisfied, click the Save or Add Subscriber button. MailerLite will process the addition and refresh your subscriber list. You'll usually see a confirmation message at the top of the screen like "Subscriber added successfully." Don't just close the window and move on. Verify the record. Scroll through your subscriber list, find the name or email you just added, and click on it. This opens their individual subscriber profile. The profile page is where you can see everything about this person in one place: their contact details, group memberships, custom fields, and even a history of emails they've received or opened. Look at the group assignment again to confirm they're in the right groups. If you see an issue, you can edit the subscriber directly from this page using the Edit button. Another handy feature here is the ability to add notes. Notes are optional, but they are incredibly useful. You can record information like signed up after webinar, prefers product updates only, or customer since March 2024. These notes are private to you and your team, they're not visible to the subscriber, and they help you maintain context over time. Once you've confirmed the group assignment and added any notes, you can close the profile. The subscriber is now fully created and active in your MailerLite account. To summarize what we've just done, you logged in, navigated to the subscriber list, checked for duplicates, entered the email and optional details, filled in custom fields, assigned groups, reviewed everything, saved, and verified the record. That's the complete process. Here's a quick tip to keep your list healthy. Always use a double opt-in if you collect subscribers through a sign-up form. It means they confirm their email with one more click, which reduces bounces and protects your sender reputation. Also, revisit your subscriber profiles occasionally to add notes or update fields as you learn more about them. A well-maintained list is one of your biggest business assets. Thanks for sticking with me through this whole guide. If you found it useful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more MailerLite tutorials. And if you ever need a refresher on any of these steps, save this video or bookmark it. You'll have a clear path every time you need to add a new name to your audience. See you in the next one.